Hi everybody, it's Canadian Can-Am again. Just wanted to invite you along my Renfrew ride that I took on June 6, 2013. Managed now that I have the software to actually play with videos, I thought I'd actually stitch this ride together in a little more cohesive way. But if you want to see all 8 parts, they're still on the YouTube channel. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. So as I stated in the opening conversation there, this is a more refined and cut down video of my Renfrew ride that I did on June 6, 2013. If you want to see the entire 8 parts that this video is made up of, or these 2-part videos are going to be made up of, you can still go onto my YouTube channel and check them out. I'm going to leave them up, but for the most part, since now I got the software that I can edit and manage my videos properly, I'm going to. I thought it was time to actually take this little trip and work it down into a little more workable video. So as you can see, it was good going, beautiful sunny day. There's lots of water on the trail, lots of puddles. That's because we've had a little rain before, but it's starting to dry up. But it was an excellent day for traveling. It was a little cool at the beginning, and no dust because of all the rain. So yeah. But yeah, I got inside, checked out a few spots. You can see they're logging in here again as well, and all that good stuff. But we're going to head up the power line and head up the west side of Jim Horn Lake and Story Lake. We'll check out a couple cabins. Check out a few side roads. So I got all that good stuff in there. Not much wildlife. I do think in part 2 there's a nice little spot there where I happen to come across a whole bevy of butterflies, which happen to be sitting in the middle of the trail. So something to look forward to that with regards to wildlife. I'm not going to put any music into this one. Just want people to sort of be like they're sitting in the back seat of the bike and kind of just enjoying the ride as we go along. So yeah, that's the basic part. I'm going to head up the power lines here now and go a few spots and up towards Granddaddy Hill and then back up across the lakes up towards Renfrew, head across Renfrew and come back and do a grand total loop. We should see this pit again on the way out. I think the trip in total was about 63 kilometers, and as I say, it was a lovely day. And towards the end of it, gets a little warmer. Take the warmer coats off, but no, it was a lovely day, and I might add my 2 cents worth in as we travel along. But for the most part, I'm just going to let the video do the talking. Hope you enjoy, and if you enjoy the video or you have any comments, don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section. So at one point up on the power line here, you get to a point where the trail kind of hangs to the left and cuts across to another set of power lines. But it's a lovely little view here from the valley, from the top of the hill here, looking down across the valley here, down towards the valley there. Today is the first day I have my new GPS, trying it out for the very first time. So from now, every now and again, you're going to see me stop and play with it. And what I'm doing here is I'm plugging in waypoints, and what I'm trying to do is create my own routes and marking the trails for the for my own reference for when I'm back in here again. That way I don't have to always keep looking at a map and all that, so I can just follow the GPS trails. But yeah, it's my first time using it, so I really enjoy it. It's a really good device. It's a Garmin GPS Map 62S, which I purchased online, and I picked up the back road or the back trail map card to go with it. Really neat. It shows even shows trails I didn't even know existed. So, but yeah, it's a nice tool to have, and I was just trying to get comfortable with it as we were going down, as I was out in the woods. So, the key thing here, like I said, was to just get my waypoints for all the main intersections and stuff, so I could mark them back off on my, when I got home on my software that I have back home for the Garmin GPS. But yeah, that's pretty lit. So it won't be too much longer. We're going to be up to Granddaddy Hill and stop again for a little break, and then we'll continue on to a few more trails. So coming up here on the end of this nice little woods road is a nice little trail that the boys got cut through the woods, or made through the woods, for ATVs and side-by-sides. It's up around McGrath Lake. I'm after just passing coming around Jim Horn Lake here and stuff like that. So this is up on the east side of McGrath Lake. And this will take me up to another road then, woods road, that goes on, that follows along Story Lake. And then from there on, continue on towards Renfrew. But neat thing about there on Story Lake, there's a fair number of cabins down there, and you'll see one spot there they actually have it gated off as I come onto the main road again. But a little further on in the video, we're going to check out, there's an old side trail that just caught my eye, and just decided to investigate it. And lo and behold, get down at the bottom, was a not too bad little shack down there. So I don't know whoever got it in there, they got a nice little job done to it. But I'll get to that point. When we get up to that point, I'll just make a note, chime in again, mention that they're checking out a cabin. So this was the trail that kind of caught my eye on the west side of Story Lake. So I decided, since I had nothing else better to do, to go investigate it. So it starts off as a nice little road and turns into a pretty well trail. And then towards the end, but you can see somebody's been putting a lot of work into it to clean it up so they can get vehicles down there. And it takes you right down to the lake, and yeah, nice little cabin down there. So just we'll take a quick cruise down there and check her out. So yeah, pretty well it. So even though I got the GPS and I'm plotting out my waypoints and getting used to all the routes, this is my first time I've ever been up this way on this particular trail. So, and of course GPS runs on batteries, and you can get the adapter for a cigarette, the 12-volt adapter if you want to, but I just usually carry extra batteries. But just to make sure that I know where I am going and not going to get too far off kilter here, I always carry my maps with me. And so that's what I'm doing at this point. I'm checking out my my maps, plus my I went on earlier on, or a couple nights before, and checked out. I did like a Google Maps trail run up, just to experiment and see how that worked. So, but yeah, I'm gonna grab a quick little bite of beef jerky, and then we're back on the trails again. And yeah, investigating out all these new trails. It's nice to do that, and that way, if you decide to go with a crowd, at least you got an idea in case if you become separated, you know how you get yourself out of a mess. So we're gonna head down this road here, and we'll turn in right, and what? Well, I kind of didn't record it, but it takes you to another. It is a road, but it's kind of more of an ATV road. It's like a timberjack trail that's been turned into an ATV trail, and it cuts across, saves a whole lot of time, and cuts across to right onto the Renfrew Road, and I'll just follow the Renfrew Road back around over towards Enfield. So, yep. That's pretty well it. So this probably will be not much longer after this. We'll probably be ending part 1, and but I encourage you to check out part 2, just to see the butterflies would be worth checking out. Anyways, we'll see you on the flip side.